away from the front line and now displayed in the Louvre. Some of these works date back to the 6th century. Originally from St. Catherine's Monastery at the foot of Mount Sinai, these portraits were bought in the 19th century by a famous couple of Ukrainian collectors, who donated them to their country several years later. Among them, Mary and Jesus, John the Baptist, St. Nicholas and St. Plato, their major works in art history.
The
Konenko Museum's intention was to protect the most fragile and precious pieces in their collection. These wood paintings, which have been transferred to the Louvre, require carefully managed conditions in order to be preserved.
When the war broke out, curators in Ukraine rushed their collections to safety. On the 10th of October 2022, a Russian strike narrowly missed Kyiv's Konenko Museum, blowing out its windows. The building remained upright, the works intact, but it was an ominous warning, and not the only threat to these works.
The Russians attacked several power stations, and that's why it was difficult to maintain the conditions required for their preservation. We told ourselves we couldn't leave these works. There are only a dozen of them remaining in the entire world, which have survived every imaginable thing. We can't allow them to be threatened by Russia's war on Ukraine.
The 16 pieces were moved in May, during a secret, high-risk operation. 11 were added to an annex in northern France, containing Louvre works, and 5 were brought to Paris to be displayed. Following France's example, several European countries are temporarily looking after hundreds of artworks from Ukrainian museums, all of which will be returned to their country once the war is over.